Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So right, I just thought I'd just do this video for real quick. Even though these types of videos I do when it comes to these response videos, I guess you want to call them, when it comes to the religious folks, it tends to be kind of long at times. Okay, vast majority of the time anyway. Not always, but most of the time anyway. To be a bit more specific here, of course, I'm referring to this, I guess, plugged in show. I guess you want to call it Focus on the Family. Yeah, the bunch of softies, I call them. Because they are, they're a bunch of softies. Because, one thing, they definitely come out of mad ignorance, of course. Everything has to be the family, family this, family that. So, what if you don't have a family? I guess if one of those people don't have like 50 kids or you just live on your own, I guess you're just a scumbag, aren't you? The problem here is that these type of people, who are Christian, of course, I tend to look through the lens of life way too black and white. Because life itself is way apparently is so simple, it's not. Even when these people are trying to discuss more complicated issues in life, even then they have like this very black and white answer, which of course is nonsensical because this just believing in God is not going to help everything. Just having a family is not going to help everything. That's just ridiculous. This in itself is a logical fallacy, was I'm getting at. But I mean, there's a lot more to this, of course, when it comes to this kind of a thing. Today's video, of course, just again getting to the point here. I don't want this to drag out for too long. And as I mentioned multiple times before, when it comes to the superhero genre, it's a very mixed bag for me. I'm not really a huge fan of superhero stuff, but I would watch. I'll give it a shot anyway. I've already discussed superhero stuff on a multitude of times already on this channel. I don't continue to do so. So that's kind of what I'm going at. So for this video, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So that's their review I'm going to be talking about. And yes, of course, it's going to be a bad review. If you want to call this a review anyway. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So, whatever. Come on, let's go.
So you want to learn to be Spider-Man?
Can you teach me?
Yes, I can. Time to swing!
In the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
Okay, first of all, fuck you, motherfucker!
Is it just me that she sounded weird when she said that?
in the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
Into the Spider-Verse? It sounded funny.
in the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
I don't know. It sounds so weird to me. That way she's just pronounced it. It just sounds weird to me. Ugh.
in the animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
Whatever you say, you pig fucker, you. You probably smoke crack on the side, don't you? Okay, anyway.
there's a new friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
in New York City. Well, a couple of them actually.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Peter Parker is the city's long-standing hero.
Why are you talking? Every time you talk, you only prove why you shouldn't.
But thanks to the mob boss, Kingpin, who's been messing with the space-time
Pretty.
continuum, odd things have been happening.
You ever hear the Super Collider? You're gonna love this.
Dimension opening now.
Okay, just smile and establish trust. Hi there! Hi there! Hi there! Hi there! Hi there!
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
First of all, a young guy named Miles Morales is bitten by a radioactive arachnid from another dimension and finds himself able to climb buildings. Then, a dimensional rift sucks 5 other spider beings
Why can't you just say Spider-Man? Why do you have to say it in such a weird way? Spider-Beans. Okay, anyway, of course, you're glancing over a lot of stuff. Of course, such as the whole idea in New York City, the teenager, main character, at least the main Spider-Man anyway, is struggling to live up to the expectations of his father, who is a police officer, and he sees Spider-Man as a menace. So that does create a bit of a problematic for main character because at the end of the day, all he really wants to do is help everybody. He just wants to see that New York City is safe, from the dangers that's out there and whatnot, all these struggles that's over there in that part of the world. And yes, of course, he lives by a code of honor, of course. So there's that.
Into our reality too.
How many more spider people are there?
Among that group is Gwen Stacy, aka Spider-Woman.
Christ almighty, it's amazing how little you know about this stuff. In the comics, there's multiple different versions of Spider-Women because the whole multiverse thing. And yes, lo and behold, the thing is that, yes, there's actually a trans woman who is a Spider-Woman as well. Yes, that's in the comics. That was already a thing in the comics. Contrary to popular belief in the recent years, no, it's not this character here. No, she's not trans. No. Just because she supports trans lives, that doesn't mean that in itself means she's trans. Christ, people. Anyway, like I was saying, let's continue.
Anime schoolgirl Penny Parker and her robot spider friend, and a trench-coated noir version of Spider.
You can recognize that there's multiple Spider-Men, but you refuse to acknowledge that there's multiple Spider-Women. Huh, weird.
When our dimension's Peter Parker goes down, it's up to young Miles to rally the web slingers, stop the Kingpin, and get the other Spideys back home.
Christ almighty. Again, you're not really bringing a whole lot into the conversation here. There's a whole bit where the Green Goblin does shove Spider-Man into this place, into this thing, causing this explosion that kills the former and wounded the latter, so to speak. Who gives then the main character this USB flash drive designed to disable this kind of a thing? Yes, that becomes a part of the story, but of course, a lot of this is not mentioned at all.
But first, he has to figure out how to stop sticking to everything he touches.
Again, there's that weird way of wording things in this video. That is so odd. Anyway.
This colorfully animated pic shoots its cinematic webbing in a number of stylistically creative directions.
Well, that's stating the obvious. Film is a visual medium, and yes, you can use animation itself as a way to take full advantage of that. So, okay, and?
It's exhilarating, fast, and at times laugh out loud funny.
Care enough to demonstrate any of these points that you bringing up? It just comes off you're, again, just glancing over a lot of stuff, as usual. Whatever.
Also packs in messages of family love and personal heroism.
Again, care to elaborate on that? Self-sacrifice, heroism, all that? Okay, what do you mean exactly? I know she's referring to the fact that you have to be Christian to have all that, of course. But that sounds like communist talk if you ask me, because so you have to be Christian to have a good life? That doesn't make any sense. What are you, a conformist?
That are both moving and inspiring.
Again, how so? This is just moronic because you've been incredibly vague. Like, what do you mean? What specifically do you mean by that? I mean, I guess she's assuming that someone like myself already saw the movie. I mean, okay, I technically did, but still, though. So this makes the entire video completely redundant.
The only drawback is 2 bloodless deaths in the tale that could upset.
Oh my god, seriously? You see, this is why I call you a bunch of softies, stuff like this. And that seems a bit odd that you were worded that way anyway, because you're completely avoiding the fact that in the Bible, people die a lot. And I do mean a lot of people die in the Bible, like all the time. Ugh. So remind you that the Spanish Empire killed a lot of natives and sterilized them so they won't produce, as in making babies. And another thing, it does make the film realistic, even though there's a bunch of Spider-Men, and even though they all have the right mindset, they all want to help people. But yes, unfortunately, people dying, even on their clock, is unavoidable. It happens in superhero movies. Yes, they want to protect society. Yes, they want to protect the world. Yes, they want to protect good people. Yes, they want to make sure everybody is safe. Yes, they want to make sure the town is safe, if not the city. If not, let's say a country or an island. They want to keep people safe, of course. Unfortunately, however, that doesn't mean that people won't die. It happens. It makes the story itself feel like it has stakes. It makes it feel like the main character can potentially die, or maybe at least lose.
The youngest Spidey fans. So I'll give box office, visit us at pluggedin.com. Plugging you into the movies, I'm Cheryl Wilhelmy for Focus on the Family's Plugged In Movie Review.
Alright, that's pretty much where that ends, really. So it was not that long. A terrible, terrible movie review with her. And again, the comics got pretty dark from time to time, so I wasn't excited to go as far as super family friendly. And that's another major problem I have with these kinds of videos. Everything, 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 everything. Literally everything in existence, like every single movie, every single song, has to be for the family. Every comic, every novel, literally everything. Every TV show, what do you name it? Literally everything. The musicals, dramas, everything has to be for the family. Every sculpture, every painting, every drawing, every poet, literally each and everything, literally everything in existence has to be for the family. And that's stupid. Just because you said so, there's already a huge saturation of family-friendly stuff out in the market. So chances are the movie's gonna get overlooked anyway because there's way too much stuff out there that's for the family. I mean, I could expand upon this, but I'm just done here. I'm done. Thanks for watching, folks. That's it. Maybe I should expand upon this a bit more someday, maybe if I feel like it. But anyway, whatever. That'll be for now. Thanks. Whatever. Yeah. See ya.